RiverBender.com's live coverage of today's game is brought to you by Mallory Sports, where your sports world begins. First Mid-America Credit Union. New name, same great credit union. Ace Hardware. Ace, the helpful place. Jack Schmidt Chevrolet. If you don't know where to get the best auto deals, then you don't know Jack Schmidt. Alton Refrigeration, the first choice in quality HD TV and appliances. Quality Buick, GMC, Cadillac. Serving the River Bend for 52 years. Barry Macias, professional independent insurance agents. Roberts Ford, the value store since 1949. Gerard Fisher, American Family Insurance. All your protection under one roof. Alton Memorial Hospital, the best health care close to home. Tom Lane State Farm, your good neighbor agent in the River Bend.
And here we are at the East Alton Ice Arena, the game of the night. What is the last home game for the Bethalto Eagles, but the night will not be their senior night. They did that last night when they accepted their West Division champion trophy in their game against the Roxana Shells, as did right after the Triad Knights accepted theirs in the game against the Jerseyville Panthers. Couple key players to watch out for on Bethalto's side. You got their whole team is stacked, but a couple of key players they're led by Zach Tobin, a very good hockey player on that squad, and he's on a line with Taylor Emmerich. Those two work very well together. And then back on D, you have Tyler Ledesma and Derek Madison. And on the Columbia side, Alex Nanna, very, very talented hockey player, along with Stribble and LaMonica for that Columbia Eagles hockey team. We'll have to see how this one shapes up in the last game of the regular season for these two. We'll be back for the drop of the puck. You're watching hockey on RiverBender.com.
You'll find it at Mallory's. Mallory's Sporting Goods in Wood River. Your high school gear and sportswear? It's at Mallory's. Athletic equipment for the little tykes? You'll find it at Mallory's. How about team gear and uniforms? Or personalized gear and specialty equipment? It's at Mallory's too. You'll find it all at Mallory's Sporting Goods, just minutes from your school off of 255, right next to the Walmart complex on Vaughn Road in Wood River. Ace Hardware in Bethalto is your helpful place. It's where you'll find more than 70,000 items in the store and even more online. It's where the people know how to solve your problems. It's where top brands like Benjamin Moore, Still, and Craftsman make your jobs go smoothly and with confidence. It's where hot buys sizzle each and every week. Ace Hardware in Bethalto is more than helpful. They save you time and money too.
And we're back here at the East Alton Ice Arena for a rematch of last year's 1A Conference Championship, the Bethalto Eagles and the Columbia Eagles. Taking the open face-off for the Eagles will be Nanna and Hutchins. Nanna wins it towards the near side for Royer. Taken away by Madison. Madison brings it in deep. Shot right over the shoulder of Schreckenberg. Comes out. Hawkins in a race with Royer. Gets it back. Nanna holds it in. Hutchins off the boards for Bond. Loses the puck down in the corner to Streibel. Now Nanna gets it in the slot. Shot. He scores! Alex Nanna gets a quick goal from the circle. And these Columbia Eagles go up 1-0 in just 30 seconds into this first period.
Compare a well-equipped Lexus ES to a well-equipped Buick LaCrosse. Get inside each and see what you find. If perfection is what you pursue, this might just change your course. Meet the new class of world class. The 2010 LaCrosse from Buick. May the best car win.
Ragusa drops to throw. Now lets it go deep down the left sideline. He's got top, and he makes a dandy catch.
Here's another steal by Bradley. Lumpkins all alone. He lays it in from.
Yeah! Woo!
These Bethalto Eagles won't be shaken up too much. They're very used to scoring goals, so it shouldn't be too hard for them to come back in this game, especially with this line right here. Tobin centering Emmerich and Brian, but they lose the puck to Royer. A shot right on the chest of Jerry Seitz, and it goes back behind the net for Ledesma. Ledesma loses the puck to Nanna. Nanna can't come up with it cleanly, and Emmerich gets it. Emmerich, the pass up for Tobin, delivers a hit, loses the puck, and Emmerich gets it for Ledesma. Now a touch pass for Tobin, trying to center it to Emmerich, loses the puck, and here comes Streibel. Taken away by Brian and tripped up, no call. Royer puts it in deep into the corner. Off the boards, Tobin behind the net. Gets the puck up for Emmerich. Emmerich in across the blue line. Brian able to hold up, so no offsides. Tobin in the high slot, shot and a save by Streckenberg. And a big hit out in front on, that was either Brian or Emmerich right in front of the net. Sending a message, don't touch my goalie. That was number 18, Tyler Overman, delivering that hit in front of the net.
Eagles penalty number 28, Taylor Emmett for roughing.
Oh, and then we will get a penalty. Taylor Emmerich will get a roughing call, so these Bethalto Eagles are down one man, and the puck is forced to come out of the zone. LaMonica gets it up for Royer, tips it in. Comes behind the net, Davis back to get it. Gets checked by Nanna. Held in at the point by Etherton. Puck comes behind the net, Davis back to get it, checked by Overman. Battling for it is Overman and Tobin. Overman comes away with it down in the corner. They're battling for it again, and Davis able to come away with it and clears it out. Royer gets the pass from Streckenberg from behind his own goal. Royer brings it in deep. Poke checked. Loose puck in front. LaMonica was standing there on the doorstep. Oh, sorry, that was Arundel. Puck cleared out by Bethalto. And now Madison gets the loose puck, but gets checked, and LaMonica is there to get the loose puck. Hutchins can't come up with it cleanly, and LaMonica here along the near side boards. Puts it off, high off the glass, and Costello's back to get it. To check on Arundel. Loose puck in front and a save. And that puck goes up over the glass and into the crowd. A liner right into the student section of the Bethalto Eagles. Whoever got hit by that puck looks to be shaken up, but hope they're okay. Royer off the face-off. Puck comes up to Streibel, who puts it in deep. Bethalto unable to clear as Ryan holds it in. Now a shot by Nanna in front. Royer gets a loose puck. He scores! Columbia comes up, leading 2-0. A power play goal. Emmerich was about to come out of the box, and Royer is able to put up a power play goal to give Columbia a 2-0 lead over Bethalto.
Everybody's saying buy American, but not me. I just want you to come drive American. Come out today and see for yourself. No one has a more impressive selection of vehicles than Ford. Whether it's a Focus, Fusion, Escape, Edge, F-150, or any other Ford product, no one can beat Ford's quality. Not Toyota, not Honda, not anybody.
Roberts Motors, your hometown dealer for over 60 years, just off Route 3 or Highway 67 in Alton, or at RobertsMotors.com.
From its birth in 1931 on Broadway in Alton to its new home on Homer Adams Parkway, welcome to Alton Refrigeration and Home Furnishings. Alton Refrigeration and Home Furnishings earned its outstanding customer service reputation in servicing major appliance brands such as Maytag, Whirlpool, KitchenAid, Frigidaire, Samsung, and more. When you think about it, Alton Refrigeration is about providing you with years of comfortable living with worry-free brand name products.
Columbia goal number 71, Matt Roy.
Face-off win by Tobin to Emmerich. Emmerich bringing it in deep. Pass for Brian too high. Tried to get the saucer pass to him. Went right over his stick. Now Emmerich down in the corner. Checked. Emmerich gets the loose puck. Now Brian in front. Can't get the shot off. And they get it out. Davis puts it off the boards and puts it in deep back behind the goal. Checked by Emmerich on Ryan behind the net. And coming away with it is Nanna. Can't get it up to Royer as Hawkins holds it in. Tobin down in front. Pass to Emmerich. And he's held up by Royer and Fleming in front of the net. Davis gives it off to Hawkins. Pass up for Tobin. Gets checked by Overman. But Brian's able to bring the puck in. LaMonica puts it off the boards. And they're able to get it out. Now LaMonica trying to bring the puck in. Gets checked by Nathan Hawkins. And Tobin brings the puck in. Now Emmerich with it. Pass up for Brian. Tipped away by Overman. And Etherton back to get it away from Bond. That's tipped ahead by Cookston. And it got taken away. Comes back in for Etherton and Columbia's end. Bond gets hit hard and Columbia's in along the Columbia bench. And Bethalto puts it back in. That'll be icing against the Bethalto Eagles. You do not see that very often, the Bethalto Eagles having to ice the puck. Columbia, knowing they have a very tough game in playing these Bethalto Eagles, has come out ready to play, delivering hits and really outplaying the Eagles, who seem to have underestimated their opponent. Putting it in is Royer. And Streibel back behind the net to get it. It's checked by Costello. Now comes the center to Nanna, and it's poked away. Now a shot from Fleming at the point. Another shot, and it's kicked away by Sykes. Back to get it is Royer. Flips it up to Fleming. It's taken away by Streibel. Almost came in on a breakaway. But a good back check by Costello. And now Madison coming the other way. Brings it in deep. Can't get past Ryan. Good stand-up D. Madison puts Ryan into the boards. And then another big hit from Zach Tobin. Tobin on the forecheck holds the puck in. Madison in the corner trying to center it to Tobin. Broken up and Royer has it. Royer for LaMonica. LaMonica at the point. Gets past Hawkins, and Hawkins puts him into the boards. Tobin trying to get around Royer. Hawkins intercepts the pass to LaMonica, but Emmerich couldn't get back on side, so the whistle is blown. Bethalto with just one lone shot so far in this game. And the Columbia Eagles with 6 already. Tobin tips it ahead for Emmerich in the zone. Stopped at the circle, looking for Tobin to tip it in. Couldn't come up with it, it got tipped away. Now Brian brings it in deep, loose puck. Emmerich slides it through the crease. Brian at the half boards. Emmerich comes up with a loose puck, then loses it along the half boards. battle for it along the near side. Hawkins gets it at the point. Shot blocked out in front by Etherton. Etherton gets it in the corner, puts it off the boards, and then Overman able to clear it out. Etherton back behind the net. Just gets it out for the Columbia change. Emmerich gets it in the neutral zone. Royer will just slow up the time, tries to get a pass up to Nanna. Got taken away, and here comes Ledesma. Ledesma's shot goes well wide. Battling for it is Bond along the half boards on the far side. Pass to Madison, a shot, and a great save by Schreckenberg on Madison trying to go 5-hole. 4:32 remaining in this first period, and Columbia Eagles leading the Bethalto Eagles 2-0. Face-off win by Nanna. Comes back to the point, and Columbia is able to clear. Costello off the glass. Back to get it as Fleming in his own end. Fleming for Streibel. Trying to get the pass to Nanna. Taken away by Hutchins, and now Royer brings it in. That's taken away. But Fleming's able to hold that puck in. Costello can't clear. Fleming holds it in. Shot! Trying to tip it was Streibel, but he tipped it just wide. Check by Hutchins, loses the puck. Nanna's got it in deep. Shot goes high over the blocker of Jerry Seitz. Now Madison. Madison brings it through the neutral zone. Gets past Fleming, but Schreckenberg comes out of the net and plays the puck. And they're able to get it out. Streibel through center. Gets checked by Bond. Now Madison brings it back into Columbia's end. Madison getting through a couple of players, and his shot is tipped by Ryan and out of play. Bethalto trying desperately to get back in this game, as they're not used to losing like this here early in the first period. Face-off win by Tobin, trying to go straight at the net. Pass to Bryan, got broken up. And then a pass for Tobin, tipped in along the near side boards. Tobin gets checked. Checked again by Fleming. Long battle, and finally coming away with it is Emmerich. He'll give the pass off to Davis. Davis puts it down low for Bryan. Taken away, Hawkins gets it at the point. It takes a shot, and it gets tipped wide. There will be a delayed penalty. It looks like it'll be against Columbia. And there will be an interference call against Columbia. We'll see who it's against. It's Tyler Overman. Gets 2 minutes for interference, so this is a big chance for this Bethalto Eagles Hockey Club to come back in this game. Face-off win by Bryan. Comes back to Emmerich, puts it back in deep for Hawkins. Hawkins behind the net to Tobin. Tobin down in the corner looking for a centering pass for Emmerich, and it got broken up. Emmerich back to get it, gets checked by Nanna. Keeps possession, brings it in the slot, shot, and it's broke out in front. Nanna's able to clear, sights out of her net, gives it up to Emmerich. Emmerich takes it out of his own end. Through neutralizes Tyler Emmerich. Off for Bryan. Bryan trying to give it down to Tobin, waiting on the doorstep, and it got broken up. Loses the puck, trying to get it to Ledesma at the point. Bryan at the slot, a shot, and a save. The puck is still loose out in front, and they're able to clear. LaMonica gets it out. Ledesma is shot, and it's off the pad of Tobin, looking for Emmerich, and good D by LaMonica, won't let him get the puck. Well, LaMonica throws it out. That is legal in your own end, so I don't know what the whistle is for. Just under a minute remaining in this Bethalto power play. The face-off win by Hutchins. Back to Emmerich. Takes a shot. Goes well, just wide. Now another shot and hits the pad. Goes through the crease. Now Streibel able to get that out. Diving try by Hutchins to keep it in. Can't get it. Now Tobin. Up for Bond. Tips it in. Royer tried to clear. Tobin holds it. Tobin in deep. Backhander right off the mask of Streckenberg. And then Etherton clears it out into Bethalto bench. 20 seconds left in the power play. Just over a minute left in this first period. 2-0 lead for the Columbia Eagles over the Bethalto Eagles. Face-off win by Hutchins, and to get the loose puck is Bond. Now Tobin. Tobin for Emmerich at the point, brings it in, takes a shot. It got blocked and almost trickled in. Now Madison in the corner, back for Tobin. Tobin around a couple defenders, looking for Bond in the slot. Tries for him, and the blocker was in the way. The penalty is over for Columbia, so we're back to full strength. Shot by Bond, gloved, rebound shot, and a save by Streckenberg as Hutchins put it through the 5-hole, but Streckenberg got his glove back behind him and makes that save. Just 39 seconds left in the first period. Streckenberg being tested. Face off. Win by Bryan, coming up with the loose puck. With Seitz just put it just wide. Now Seitz centering it for Price, and Royer's there to intercept it. Puts it behind the net for Fleming. And it's tipped ahead. Seitz can't hold the zone. Tipped ahead by Nanna, and Bethalto's able to get it out. Price for Bryan. Seitz takes the shot. Bryan can't come up with the loose puck. And Fleming hands it off to Royer. Back for Fleming, and that'll do it here at the East Alton Ice Arena for this first period. Columbia leading the Bethalto Eagles 2-0. We'll be back for the second. You're watching hockey on RiverBender.com.
I'll grab the birthday cake. You bring the gift, if you're sure she's ready.
She's 16, honey, and she's earned a set of keys.
She's studied and practiced, I know, but it's a big responsibility.
When you have a teen driver, it's good to know that Madison Mutual has the insurance coverage you need.
She's ready, and so are we. I talked to our Madison Mutual agent.
Call Barry Macias, your local independent insurance agent, at 467-2874.
The more life changes, the more you need Madison Mutual.
Whether you're planning for home improvement projects, family vacations, college tuition, or consolidating credit card debt, use your home for what you need. At First Mid-America Credit Union, they offer home equity loans and lines of credit that can lower your costs. For more information, visit www.1stmidamerica.org or call 618-258-3168 to speak to a First Mid-America Credit Union representative.
And we're back here at the East Alton Ice Arena. A very surprising first period. The Columbia Eagles taking a very quick 2-0 lead over the Bethalto Eagles, who just won the West Division just last night. So we'll see how this second period plays out. Bethalto dying desperately to get back in this game, testing Streckenberg, the goaltender for the Columbia Eagles, but he's been up to the task so far. Let's see how far he can go and hold these Bethalto Eagles. We're about to drop the puck. Nanna taking the face off against Tobin. Nanna wins it back, wins it too cleanly, goes all the way into his own end. Emmerich battling for the puck, loses his stick. Brian down low, taken away by Nanna. Ledesma holds it in, puts it back behind the Columbia net. Overman gets checked hard by Emmerich down in the corner. And they're going to call him with an elbow. They're going to call Emmerich with an elbow down there in that corner. So Emmerich's second penalty, and that's not going to help Bethalto's causes trying to get back in this game. This being Columbia's second power play of the game. We'll have a face-off right outside of Bethalto's end. Nanna centering Royer and Streibel. Been a very good line so far. Let's see if they can get a power play goal and put them up by 3. Tobin intercepts the pass in Columbia's end. Gets checked hard by Overman. Brian close to holding on Overman. But it comes out to Royer. Royer in across the blue line. Gets stood up by Costello. Royer puts it back in for Nanna. Nanna almost puts it home, sitting right on the doorstep. But Tobin's there, able to clear it out. Streckenberg gives it up to Streibel. Centering pass taken away by Tobin. Puts it in deep, looking for Brian. Gets hit down low, and it's taken away by Nanna. Nanna through the neutral zone. Brings it in deep, centering pass for Streibel. Tried to bat it out of the air, couldn't get to it. And Bethalto's able to clear. Under a minute remaining in the power play. Puck comes through center. Now back for Streckenberg. Streckenberg gets it up to Streibel, who gets hit hard by Hutchins at the blue line. Madison tries to hold it in, taken away by Fleming. Fleming at the slot shot and a save by Sykes. A lot of action here early in the second period. This being a very high tempo, very physical game so far. It's 31 seconds left in the Columbia power play as they win the face-off too cleanly and they're forced to get out of the zone. Now Ryan up for... He gets checked hard. Madison there. There'll be a penalty against Columbia. Madison brings it in deep, tries to go high, and Overman will touch up. And we'll have a penalty against Columbia. Tyler Overman will go into the box for his second penalty of the game. So 11 seconds on the 4-on-4, and then Bethalto will have an extended power play. Battling for the puck and the face-off dot. Brian comes away with it back behind the net. Pass to Hawkins to loosen up the deep shot by Brian and a save by Streckenberg. That'll do it here for the Columbia power play as Emmerich comes out of the box. So now Bethalto gets a power play. Battling in the face-off dot. Tobin comes away with it. Has it down low. Brings in a slot shot. Goes 5-hole. And Streckenberg's able to turn that one away. Pass comes back to Ledesma. A shot. That's blocked out in front. Now Tobin for Brian. In deep a shot. It goes over the net and hits the glass. Now Ledesma at the point. Gives it over to Tobin. Tobin cross size for Emmerich. Too high. Ledesma holds it at the line. Puts it in deep. Hawkins there to get it. Back behind the net. Gives it to Brian. Brian for Tobin. Tobin trying to go cross ice for Emmerich. It got intercepted and they clear it out. Minute remaining left in the Bethalto power play. Ledesma, back of the goal, hands it off for Emmerich. Emmerich brings it out, tipped away by Nanna. Emmerich and Nanna battling for the puck down in deep in Bethalto's end. Nanna comes away with it. Has it in front and poked away by Madison. Now Ledesma for Emmerich. Emmerich trying to get past Etherton. Pokes it away. Tobin holds it. Now Nanna comes away. Nanna takes a shot off the blocker's sights. 21 seconds remaining in the Bethalto power play. Now Emmerich on a breakaway loses the puck. Bringing it in along the far side boards. Madison back for Tobin, a shot, loose puck, and it's tipped away by Schreckenberg, and then Madison had it on his stick, but it got poked away. The Bethalto power play is over now, so we're back to full strength. So Bethalto 0 for 2 on the power play, but here comes Bryant on a breakaway, makes a move, and a save by Schreckenberg. What a save! Tobin brings it in. Loose puck, Schreckenberg makes another save. The puck is still loose, and he covers up. Wow! Schreckenberg came out to play today. What a bunch of saves there. Holding this dynamic Bethalto team to no goals so far halfway through the second period. Hutchins wins it back to Hawkins. A shot blocked by LaMonica. Loses his footing trying to take it into the Bethalto end. Now Davis has it tipped ahead by LaMonica. A shot, and it's turned away by Seitz. Comes back to Ryan at the point. That shot goes well wide by LaMonica down into the corner. Ryan can't hold it, and Fleming's back. Fleming's pass intercepted by Hutchins, trying to get the puck out, held in by LaMonica. Good move around Bond, centers it, and not being able to come up with the pass was Cookson. Pass blocked by Hawkins, and now Madison comes away with it. Madison tries to tip it ahead of Fleming. Hutchins gets it down in deep. Bond with the loose puck shot, and what a save by Schreckenberg. Now for the wraparound, and he makes another save. Schreckenberg, wow. Schreckenberg gets his arm over on that wraparound. He ain't letting nothing get past him tonight. Puck win by Nanna. Comes back to the point, able to clear. It's gone net, so Seitz comes out of her net and hold. And then sprayed by Streibel, trying to stir up this Bethalto team. Did a good job of it, too. Ledesma goes right after him. Lucky he didn't get a retaliation penalty. Nanna loses a face-off to Tobin, who tipped it ahead. Back to get it is Emmerich, and Schreckenberg coming out of his net, plays it, and then hits Emmerich as he's coming back to his goal. So Schreckenberg will be called. A very dumb mistake by Kevin Schreckenberg of the Columbia Eagles, just skating back to his net and plows over Taylor Emmerich. So Bethalto back on the power play, another chance to try and get some goals generated and get back into this game.
Number 1, Kevin Schreckenberg, 2 minutes.
6:10 remaining in this second period. now they're discussing the penalty with the assistant captain of the Eagles. Got it figured out, and we'll have a face-off. That's won by Nanna and cleared out. Back to get it is Ledesma.
Let's go, Columbia!
Ledesma for Tobin. Royer was there to intercept it. Gets checked hard by Tobin. Now Ledesma gets it back in his own end. Ledesma for Tobin. Tobin through the neutral zone. Gets poked by Etherton. Now Royer flips it ahead. Sights will just cover up the loose puck, and we'll have a whistle and a face-off deep in Bethalto's end. Bethalto on the power play, but Columbia delivering the pressure so far. Minute 24 left in this Bethalto power play. Nanna gets the loose puck off the face-off, hands it up to Royer. Checked by Tobin. Now it comes up for Etherton, who cheats it back in. Ledesma back behind his own net. Stops, and he'll bring it out of his own zone with a minute left in the power play. It comes up for Hawkins, a shot right into the chest of Schreckenberg. Good job by Schreckenberg killing off his own penalty, as that's the first shot in this power play by the Bethalto Eagles. Hutchins wins the face-off. Is it back to the point to Emmerich? It's back to Emmerich, back to Hutchins at the half boards, around the net. For Madison, that goes off the far side corner. Tobin gets the loose puck behind the net, centers it to Madison, a shot, it goes off the glove of Schreckenberg. Tobin in the corner, hands it off to Hutchins. Hutchins' pass gets tipped by Streibel, and it comes in deep to Bethalto's end. Just 15 seconds left in this Bethalto power play, enough for one more rush. Emmerich brings it in across the blue line at the slot. Shot, and it goes wide, glove side of Streckenberg. Now Bond back behind the net. Centers it to Madison. The Columbia penalty is over. Royer coming out off the bench. LaMonica clears that out. And that'll be icing against the Columbia Eagles. Just under 4 minutes remaining here in the second period. Bethalto doubling Columbia's shots, 20-10. And Columbia's defense and their goaltender are able to make sure this Bethalto team does not get any goals and is not able to come back in this game. Face-off win by Bryant, has it in the slot. Backhander, trying to go 5-hole, covered up by Schreckenberg. Bryant came in after the whistle, and so we had a little bit extra after the whistle, but nothing major. We'll have a face-off far side of the goaltender. Face-off win by Bryant, loose puck. Dumped around the boards. That comes out. Royer hands it off to Nanna, back for Royer. Couldn't come up with it, and Hawkins in deep to get the puck. Gives it over to Price. Price loses it. This pass up for Nanna, a shot on goal. Loose puck, a shot. And Fleming just puts it wide blocker side of sights. Now the pass in deep for Streibel, centering it for Nanna. Now Royer with the loose puck and a shot. Great save by Sights. That one comes out for Fleming in the neutral zone.
Oh, keep her outside!
And Ledesma brings it in deep, has it at the slot, loses the puck. And now Bryan gets it away in the corner. Back of Columbia's goal. Is it back to the point to Hutchins? A shot, he scores! scores! Tipped in by Derek Madison, and the Bethalto Eagles are within one. Here, just under 3 minutes remaining in the second period. Took them 22 shots to get one up, but they're well within one.
There's a long pass. It looks like it's going to be overthrown. Oh, the receiver dashes under the ball and makes the catch. Touchdown!
Where did he get that extra burst of speed? That off-season training really paid off.
Alton Memorial Hospital's Human Motion Institute Sports Performance helps athletes maximize their potential and improve their game. With sports performance training, you'll leap higher, run faster, and throw farther. Learn more at altonmemorialhospital.org. Human Motion Institute Sports Performance, building better athletes.
When you own a business, your loss could be your employee's loss too. That's why you should put American Family Insurance and me to work right away. I'm Gerard Fisher of American Family Insurance. I can help you design property and liability coverages that fit the needs of your specific business. Interested? Call me, Gerard Fisher, at 466-7062.
American Family Insurance.
Shows that if you go to the net, good things happen, as Madison was sitting right there, able to tip that one past the goaltender, Kevin Schreckenberg, who was playing a very excellent game. And
Eagles goal.
Monica tips that ahead. Bond gets it out of the zone. Dumps it in deep. Etherton back to get it, able to clear. Now Ledesma for Madison, now for Bond. Taken away by Overman. Overman off the boards. Costello there. It's taken away. LaMonica at the point. A lot of people out in front of sights, but the puck got blocked on that shot from the slot. And now Madison tipped it ahead for Bond as he lost his footing. Costello gloves down that clearing attempt. Overman takes it away from Madison. Madison gets it back. Madison for Bond. Madison gets another loose puck. Shot off the face mask. Another shot by Ledesma. Saved by Schreckenberg. Goes behind the net, and now the puck's in the corner. Columbia is able to clear. Costello can't get it. And that'll be icing against the Columbia Eagles, so now Columbia forced to clear. Looks like a possible momentum shift for this Bethalto Eagles after that goal there. With 4 minutes remaining in this second period. Now we're down to 1:47 left. Tobin gets it off the face-off. Shot broken up. Comes around the boards for Davis. It got taken away. Now Royer in a race with Hawkins. Hawkins delivers a check. Royer from his knees a shot, and it's turned away. There will be a call against the Bethalto Eagles. So Columbia will go on a power play. On the hook from Nathan Hawkins. Hawkins on that great defensive play to get back there and stop Royer from going on the breakaway. Gets called for a hook, and these Bethalto fans do not like this call. So Nanna centering Royer and Streibel on the power play. A very good line. Emmerich brings it in. Has it at the half boards, tips it into the corner. Emmerich just puts it at the net, and it's covered up by Schreckenberg. Wasn't expecting that. Minute 12 remaining here in this second period. Face off, win by Nanna. Nanna off the board for Royer. And that puck's tipped out of play by Calvin Davis. So a face-off just out of Bethalto zone. One back at the net. Stites leaves it for Tobin, who puts it off the glass. Overman holds it in, but Bryan's finally able to clear it out. Now Fleming, back of the goal. Gives it up to LaMonica. Taken away by Emmerich, brings it in deep. Emmerich looking for a centering pass to Bryan. It's not there. So he'll just bring it out of the zone, trying to kill off this power play. Minute remaining on that power play, 30 seconds remaining in the period. Fleming, back of the goal, sends it up to LaMonica. LaMonica for Nanna, couldn't come up with it cleanly. Overman takes a shot and is blocked by Tobin. Now Emmerich gives it up to Tobin. Tobin with some speed, gets a breakaway, but it got poked away by Fleming. Loose puck out in front, nobody was there to get it. And now it's a 3-on-1 with 10 seconds remaining in the period. Bringing it in deep, shot is saved by Seitz. Nanna had it in deep, he had numbers. Cleared away by Bethalto, and that'll do it for the second period here at the East Alton Ice Arena. Bethalto able to get one back. We'll see if they can take the lead in the third. You're watching hockey on RiverBender.com.
At Jack Schmidt Chevrolet in Wood River, we make car buying a breeze. A member of our sales team will assist you in selecting the perfect new or GM certified pre-owned vehicle, and we back it up with our guaranteed price policy. Our commitment to you continues after the sale with genuine Goodwrench service. So if you don't know where to get the best deal on quality vehicles and service,
you don't know Jack Schmidt
in Wood River, Illinois.
Yeah!
In today's economy, everyone's looking for an encouraging sign. That's exactly what you'll find right here at my State Farm office in Bethalto. I'm Tom Lane, and for 86 years, State Farm agents like me have been helping you protect the things that matter most. That's why more people trust State Farm, and why we consider that a very good sign.
Call Tom Lane State Farm office in Bethalto at 377-8912 or go to tomlaneagency.net.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
485.
And we're back here at the East Alton Ice Arena. The Bethalto Eagles in that second period able to get one goal back, but they're still down by one. 2-1 lead for this Columbia Eagles, led by their goaltender, Kevin Schreckenberg, who's had an outstanding game so far, only letting one in on 24 shots. Let's see if he can hold this Bethalto Eagles team to just this goal and give his team the win. Davis off the faceoff, puts it back in the neutral zone. Royer brings it in, but Stribel unable to get back, and it'll be offsides. He didn't like the way he made that face-off. Unfair, and we'll do it again. Face-off win by Royer. Tipped ahead by Davis. Now Madison brings it in deep. Poked away by Overman. Then Madison gets checked hard by Nanna, trying to keep the puck in. The Bethalto Eagle penalty is now over, so we're back to full strength. Only one power play goal in this game so far. That was by Columbia for their second. Bond puts it in deep. It comes around the boards. Ledesma at the point. Gets taken down by Nanna. Then Royer gets it and chips it out. Costello gets it back. Back in his own end. Leaves it for Hutchins. Hutchins off the boards trying to get it to Madison, too far out in front, and that'll be icing against the Bethalto Eagles.
Suck it up. Let's go now.
Face off 1-2 cleanly by Columbia, and Tobin's off to the races with Bryan. A shot, he scored! It was Emmerich, not Tobin. Emmerich puts it high over the glove side of Schreckenberg to tie it up. 10:40 remaining in the third period. Bethalto able to come back and take the lead. 2-2.
Ace Hardware in Bethalto is your helpful place. It's where you'll find more than 70,000 items in the store and even more online. It's where the people know how to solve your problems. It's where top brands like Benjamin Moore, Still, and Craftsman make your jobs go smoothly and with confidence. It's where hot buys sizzle each and every week. Ace Hardware in Bethalto is more than helpful. They save you time and money too.
Compare a well-equipped Lexus ES to a well-equipped Buick LaCrosse. Get inside each and see what you find. If perfection is what you pursue, this might just change your course. Meet the new class of world class. The 2010 LaCrosse from Buick. May the best car win.
You'll find it at Mallory's. Mallory's Sporting Goods in Wood River. Your high school gear and sportswear? It's at Mallory's. Athletic equipment for the little tykes? You'll find it at Mallory's. How about team gear and uniforms? Or personalized gear and specialty equipment? It's at Mallory's too. You'll find it all at Mallory's Sporting Goods, just minutes from your school off of 255, right next to the Walmart complex on Vaughn Road in Wood River.
On what's known in the hockey world as a snipe from Taylor Emmerich. Now Tobin off the faceoff brings it in. Looking for a pass for Bryan, and it's too far out in front. Hawkins holds it in at the point. Battle along the half boards, and Hawkins will throw it back in. Tobin at the half board, centering it for Emmerich, who leaves it for Bryan, too far out in front. Battle behind the net. LaMonica takes it away from Bryan. It's held in by Hawkins. Takes a quick shot at the net. Is blocked in front. Hawkins back to get it in the neutral zone. Pass for Davis. Davis able to get it in deep. Fleming back behind his own net. Clears it out, and Hawkins gets it in the neutral zone. Hawkins off the boards for Emmerich. Emmerich brings it in. He's got Bryan on the near side. Trying to go high over the glove again was Emmerich. And Schreckenberg makes a save. A shot by Hawkins and a save by Schreckenberg. Tobin, a couple of spin moves down behind the net. Gets away from LaMonica. Centering pass for Bryan. A shot. And a good save by Schreckenberg with the right pad. Check was Tobin behind the net. Coming away with it is Emmerich. Poked away. Tobin comes away with it. Down in the corner. Looking for Bryan at center. Somebody's there. So he'll give it back to Davis. Davis gets a quick shot off, and a blocker saved by Schreckenberg. Now Hutchins tries to bring it in deep past Etherton. Bryan comes away with a shot off the blocker. Bond in deep shot. He scores! Bethalto takes the lead. 3-2. What a turn of events here in the third period. The Bethalto Eagles get two quick goals to take the lead over Columbia.
From its birth in 1931 on Broadway in Alton to its new home on Homer Adams Parkway, welcome to Alton Refrigeration and Home Furnishings. Alton Refrigeration and Home Furnishings earned its outstanding customer service reputation in servicing major appliance brands such as Maytag, Whirlpool, KitchenAid, Frigidaire, Samsung, and more. When you think about it, Alton Refrigeration is about providing you with years of comfortable living with worry-free brand name products.
Why is Roberts Motors #1 in Ford certified pre-owned sales in the St. Louis Metro East?
Is it the 169-point inspection all our vehicles go through?
Maybe it's because we've been doing it for over 60 years.
Or is it the large selection we keep in stock at all times?
Personally, I think the answer is all the above. Stop in today and see. Nobody does pre-owned better than Roberts Motors.
Roberts Motors, your hometown dealer for over 60 years in Alton, Illinois, or on the web at RiverBender.com.
I'll grab the birthday cake. You bring the gift, if you're sure she's ready.
She's 16, honey, and she's earned a set of keys.
She's studied and practiced, I know, but it's a big responsibility.
When you have a teen driver, it's good to know that Madison Mutual has the insurance coverage you need.
She's ready, and so are we. I talked to our Madison Mutual agent.
Call Barry Macias, your local independent insurance agent, at 467-2874.
The more life changes, the more you need Madison Mutual.
Columbia lost all momentum, and let's see if they can get it back and battle and try and tie this game back up. Andrew Bond getting the loose puck down in front. Face-off win by Bethalto. And a call for a hand pass against Bethalto. The puck comes out of the zone. Face-off win by Bethalto. Madison brings it in, poked away. Here comes Nanna through the neutral zone. Nanna, shot on goal, goes just wide of Jerry Seitz. Now it's poked away. And here comes Madison in deep, poked by Royer. Loose puck. Madison trying to put it home. Gets checked by Nanna down in front. Ledesma takes the shot. It's tipped by Royer. Goes over the net. Now Costello for Madison down low. Now back behind the net is Emmerich for Ledesma at the point. Back down to Emmerich at the half boards. Brings it across the point. Tries to pass cross ice to Ledesma. Too far in front. Goes right through the crease. Bond is there. What a save by Schreckenberg. Getting his stick on over. Then Madison looking for the tip from Bond. Goes right through. Now Royer in the corner at his own end. Now Royer back of the goal. Looking for Overman. Ledesma just dumped it into the corner. Emmerich loses the puck to Etherton. Now Madison at the half boards. Gives it back to Costello. A shot, and it goes just wide to the right. High stick from Bond forces the puck to come out of the zone on a clearing a tip. And we'll go all the way down to the Bethalto Eagles end. 7:24 left in this third period. Bethalto demolishing Columbia on shots 30-15. LaMonica shot goes well wide of Seitz. Ryan puts it in deep. Davis takes it away from Streibel and gets hooked up. No call. Now Tobin over for Bryan. Bryan trying to get it back to Tobin, too far out in front. LaMonica trying to get it out, can't get it past Emmerich. That's that one out of the air. Davis can't hold the puck, and it comes out. Now a pass from Tobin for Bryan. Emmerich comes up for the loose puck. Has it in deep, couldn't get the pass to Bryan. Now he'll give it back to Hawkins at the point. Shot off of a stick, and it'll go down low for Emmerich. Now Tobin off the face mask is Schreckenberg. Streibel tips that ahead. And Bryan trying to put it in deep. Blocked, and now Columbia able to get the puck out. Thrown right back in by Tobin, and Ryan gets it behind his own goal. Pass up for Youngling. Now a battle at the half boards, and Youngling gets shoved down by Hawkins. Emmerich loses the puck to Youngling. Held in by Ledesma on the clearing attempt, and a leg save from Schreckenberg. Bryan going in for a little extra. Just under 6 minutes left in this game. 3-2 lead for the Bethalto Eagles, coming back from a 2-0 deficit in the first. Hutchins centering Madison and Bond for the Bethalto Eagles. Nanna centering Royer and Arno. Arnold gets the puck, loses it. Hutchins gets checked back behind the back in the corner by Overman, and Columbia able to clear. Now Arnold brings it in, gets taken away. Now Royer has it at the point. Royer puts it off the boards, and it goes behind the net for Nanna's trying to center it. And Royer tries to put the loose puck home. Great save by Sykes. Now the clearing attempt comes past Etherton, and Overman's forced to get it back in his own end. Pass up for Royer. Royer has it. A shot, but it's blocked by Ledesma, who brings it out. Ledesma in Columbia's end. Trying to dump it into the corner, blocked by Royer. Trying to get it up to Stryvel. Held in by Emmerich. Emmerich just puts it back behind Columbia's net, and Overman's there to get it. Overman for Stryvel on a breakaway. Stryvel shoots. He scores! Kyle Stryvel gets a pass from Overman and comes in on a breakaway. Cherry picking along the far side to tie this game with 4:40 remaining in the third period.
At First Mid-America Credit Union, they offer more than savings accounts, checking accounts, money markets, loans, and IRAs. They also offer a Visa Platinum Card, which rewards their members with low rates, no annual fees, no hidden fees, no balance transfer fees, built-in safety features to protect your card from fraud, and a reward program which rewards you for every purchase you make. Apply today for a First Mid-America Credit Union Visa Platinum Card at www.1stmidamerica.org.
There's a long pass. It looks like it's going to be overthrown. Oh, the receiver dashes under the ball and makes the catch. Touchdown!
Where did he get that extra burst of speed? That off-season training really paid off.
Alton Memorial Hospital's Human Motion Institute Sports Performance helps athletes maximize their potential and improve their game. With sports performance training, you'll leap higher, run faster, and throw farther. Learn more at altonmemorialhospital.org. Human Motion Institute Sports Performance, building better athletes.
When you own a business, your loss could be your employee's loss too. That's why you should put American Family Insurance and me to work right away. I'm Gerard Fisher of American Family Insurance. I can help you design property and liability coverages that fit the needs of your specific business. Interested? Call me, Gerard Fisher, at 466-7062.
American Family Insurance.
Good decision by Stryvel to go cherry pick back behind the Bethalto defense. Overman saw him, and good connection between those two to get that tying goal. Face off loan back to Overman, high off the glass, and LaMonica down to get it in the corner. They're going to call a high stick. And a face off deep in Bethalto's end. Face off, one back to Fleming. Fleming takes a shot. Goes high. Now Stryvel trying to center it to LaMonica, blocked by Davis. LaMonica behind the net. And it got blocked out in front. Now LaMonica keeps it in. Stryvel puts it at the net. It's blocked out in front. Comes around the boards. Now Bryan brings it out. Chips it ahead of Fleming. Pass blocked by Ryan. Good defensive play. And the puck comes back to Davis. Now Columbia is able to clear. Just under 4 minutes remaining in this game. Hawkins at the red line, dumps it in. Pass for the far side. Arenall down with a race with Davis. Davis delivers a big hip check on Arnold, and Nanna's down to get it in the corner. Tipped ahead by Emmerich. Now a centering pass for Bryan, broken up. Unable to clear. Ledesma's there. Shot and a save by Schreckenberg. Clearing attempt held in by Ledesma. Another save with the toe by Schreckenberg. Some almost very costly turnovers by Columbia in their own end, but Schreckenberg's able to stop Ledesma twice with that leg pad. Just over 3 minutes remaining in the game. Tied game at 3. Puck comes off the glass. Royer gets it, skating through the neutral zone, gets past Costello. He's bringing it in deep and gets tripped up. So Bethalto will go on the penalty kill. They'll have a penalty for tripping. It is a good penalty by Ledesma to get back there and break up that play, but also costs his team a man for the next 2 minutes of this game, and there's only 3 remaining. So the Nanna, Stribel, Royer line will be out there for the power play. Etherton and Overman back on D. Let's see if they can take a lead on this power play late in this game. Royer off the faceoff, has it in the slot, shot, just goes wide. Now Etherton at the half boards, trying to get a pass, held in by Royer at the point. Royer hands it off to Nanna. Nanna trying to leave it for Royer. Taken away by Davis. Royer gets it from him now for Nanna. Davis battling hard down in the corner and finally able to clear. 2:30 remaining in the game, 1.5 minutes left in the power play. Pass comes to the near side for Nanna. Nanna trying to centering pass to Stribel, and it got broken up. Now Madison puts it off the boards down deep into Columbia's end. Good job by this penalty kill. Just a minute left in the Columbia power play. Pass up for Nanna. Etherton now for Overman. Emmerich pitching in, breaks that up. And now Royer gets it back in his own end. Off the boards for Stribel, trying to get another breakaway, pinching in back behind that defense, but it was too far ahead, and it'll be icing against the Columbia Eagles. 41 seconds left in their power play. Desperately trying to get a lead here as they have a golden opportunity to win this game on this power play, but they only got 41 seconds left. Face-off win by Emmerich, back to the point, shot and a save by Schreckenberg. Schreckenberg is a name we've used a lot tonight. He's got 35 shots on, 32 saves. Playing a very, very good game. Puck tried to clear, Nanna comes away with it. Has it through neutral ice, trying to get the pass over to Stribel. Fleming will throw it in. Goes around the board. Stribel gets it in the corner. With the high off the glass, puck's loose out in front. Royer trying to put it home. The puck's still loose, and it's covered up by Seitz. With 1:22 left in the game. Just 17 seconds left in this Columbia power play.
Go, boys!
Face-off win by Emmerich, back to Bryan. Bryan clears it out with 6 seconds remaining. Puck comes around the board for Streibel. That'll do it for that Columbia power play. We're back at full strength. Fleming around the boards. Last minute of play in the game. Puck's down in the corner. Nanna tips it ahead, trying to get it to Streibel. Glove down by Ledesma. Tobin in across the blue line. Hands it off to Bryan. Bryan in the slot shot goes just wide. That could have been a game ender. Nanna able to clear it out. Streibel in a race for it. Just put back in. Bethalto's in. Back to get it is Overman. 30 seconds remaining in the game. Overman off the boards. Held in by Emmerich. Loose puck comes away with it as Tobin. He's got it at the slot shot. It's loose. They score! Bethalto scores. 22 seconds left in the game. Schreckenberg had it, but it went right through his legs. Rolls in. Makes it 4-3 with 22 seconds left in the game.
At Jack Schmidt Chevrolet in Wood River, we make car buying a breeze. A member of our sales team will assist you in selecting the perfect new or GM certified pre-owned vehicle, and we back it up with our guaranteed price policy. Our commitment to you continues after the sale with genuine Goodwrench service. So if you don't know where to get the best deal on quality vehicles and service,
you don't know Jack Schmidt!
In Wood River, Illinois.
Yeah!
In today's economy, everyone's looking for an encouraging sign. That's exactly what you'll find right here at my State Farm office in Bethalto. I'm Tom Lane, and for 86 years, State Farm agents like me have been helping you protect the things that matter most. That's why more people trust State Farm, and why we consider that a very good sign.
Call Tom Lane State Farm office in Bethalto at 377-8912 or go to tomlaneagency.net.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
you'll find it at Mallory's. Mallory's Sporting Goods in Wood River. Your high school gear and sportswear? It's at Mallory's. Athletic equipment for the little tykes? You'll find it at Mallory's. How about team gear and uniforms? Or personalized gear and specialty equipment? It's at Mallory's too. You'll find it all at Mallory's Sporting Goods, just minutes from your school off of 255, right next to the Walmart complex on Vaughn Road in Wood River.
Eagles goal, number 22, Zach Tobin.
And of course, the name you hear is Zach Tobin, the captain of the Bethalto Eagles, scoring that goal with just 22 seconds left in this game. Columbia is going to look to win this next face-off, get it in deep, and get Schreckenberg off the ice. Or they might just take him off now and not even worry about it. They're going to have to get a very quick shot off if they want to tie this game up. We have seen it before, as we just did in the Alton Duchesne game, where Alton tied it up with 6 seconds left, so it is possible. They will pull Schreckenberg off. They'll come out with 6 men on the opening face-off. LaMonica will be the extra man, far side, along the far side boards, as an extra winger. Hutchins wins it back, trying to clear it out. Bryan gets it, throws it at the net, it goes just wide. 14 seconds left in the game, Royer off the glass. Hutchins gets it, holds it in, puts it off the side of the goal. Madison's there. Centering pass, goes behind the net, it doesn't matter. That's going to do it. Bethalto comes away with the win with a last-second goal, winning it 4-3. We'll be back with the game wrap-up. You're watching hockey on RiverBender.com.
Compare a well-equipped Lexus ES to a well-equipped Buick LaCrosse. Get inside each and see what you find. If perfection is what you pursue, this might just change your course. Meet the new class of world class. The 2010 Lacrosse from Buick. May the best car win.
Ace Hardware in Bethalto is your helpful place. It's where you'll find more than 70,000 items in the store and even more online. It's where the people know how to solve your problems. It's where top brands like Benjamin Moore, Still, and Craftsman make your jobs go smoothly and with confidence. It's where hot buys sizzle each and every week. Ace Hardware in Bethalto is more than helpful. They save you time and money too.
Ragusa drops to throw. Now lets it go deep down the left sideline. He's got top, and he makes a dandy catch.
Here's another steal by Bradley. Lumpkins all alone. He lays it in from...
Yeah! Woo!
And we're back here at the East Alton Ice Arena. The Bethalto Eagles came back with a last-minute goal to defeat the Columbia Eagles 4-3. Bethalto very well deserving of that win, outshooting their opponent 36-18, but Kevin Schreckenberg of the Columbia Eagles stopping 32 of 36, playing a very outstanding game for those Columbia Eagles. If it wasn't for him, this game would have been blown out probably in the second period. Columbia doing a very good job coming back after Bethalto took a coming back down in on a breakaway and getting a goal over the glove side of Jerry Seitz. And very exciting game from beginning to end, but even though you lost, you got to tip your cap to Kevin Schreckenberg. You can't say it enough. What a game. Other than that, this has been hockey on RiverBender.com. Thanks for watching.
RiverBender.com's live coverage of today's game is brought to you by Mallory Sports, where your sports world begins. First Mid-America Credit Union. New name, same great credit union. Ace Hardware. Ace, the helpful place. Jack Schmidt Chevrolet. If you don't know where to get the best auto deals, then you don't know Jack Schmidt. Alton Refrigeration, the first choice in quality HD TV and appliances. Quality Buick, GMC, Cadillac. Serving the River Bend for 52 years. Barry Macias, professional independent insurance agents. Roberts Ford, the value store since 1949. Gerard Fisher, American Family Insurance. All your protection under one roof. Alton Memorial Hospital, the best health care close to home. Tom Lane State Farm, your good neighbor agent in the River Bend.